I gotta run to the parts store real quick. Good morning, everybody. I am doing a passenger side mirror on a 2008, 2009 Hyundai Sonata today. And then I am diagnosing a lack of power condition in a 2018 Ford Escape 1.5 liter EcoBoost. Hopefully the gentleman shows up. And then I plan on doing a little bit of body work on the Crown Vic today. I'm gonna go see if I can find the tools that I need right now. Some stuff that I don't have. So that will be later. Man, I don't even know where to begin right now, man. Everything is so freaking crazy with what's going on. The amount of people coming in here illegally right now. They're saying thousands of Chinese now are coming in at the border. More, what did the guy say? West Africans are being seen now more than ever. And it is just crazy, the amount of stuff that's going on. And then you don't know where to go. You don't know what to look at, because it's like every major city is having issues with the illegals and squatting and crime going up. Where the hell do you start, you know? Where do you start trying to figure everything out, trying to figure out what their intentions and stuff are? You know, they have now orchestrated gangs in New York and Chicago that are building, that have come from these other countries. They're in Mexico. There's a new drug cartel ring now that is starting to grow, where they're using social media to track law enforcement, so they know how to get around the areas where law enforcement's going to be. Right now it's just so damn bad that you don't know what's going on. You don't know who to trust, who to believe, what news source is correct. There's so much like oversaturation of information. I think the best thing to do is, like, you know, you get it directly from the people that are there, that are experiencing it. And I know here, what I see in Chicago, it ain't good. These people are pimping their women out from the streets. And Gage Park, where they took over the field house and turned it over to the migrants, you can see the men take the women out to the streets. And a car will drive up every once in a while, and then a woman will jump in the car and she'll take off. The car will come back, pay a certain fee or something like that. They'll exchange some money either before or after, depending on whether or not the person has built some kind of rapport up with the guy that's pimping out his woman. And a couple guys will stand around and they'll try to protect the women they're pimping out on the street side and be there to collect the money and stuff like that. They'll pimp them out, they'll make some money, they'll bring them back, they'll drop them off, and it's like it's a revolving door. And all up in down Gage Park, at the field house, you can see them selling merchandise from the street, selling food from the street. They're pulling up makeshift homemade like taco trucks and stuff like that, and tamale trucks, and they're selling right from the trucks. And I'm not saying what they're doing is nasty. What I'm saying is there's a process you go through in the United States as a business owner to do this type of stuff. There's a business license you got to get. There's like inspections you got to get from the health department and stuff like that. There's all kinds. So you're registered and legit and not making anybody from the public sick. And the government doesn't do anything about it. If me, a white guy, was to show up on that street corner and start frying up steak and mushrooms and everything else and selling it for $20 a pop, $25 a pop to people that are just rolling up, they would have me hemmed up so damn fast. The health department would be up my ass so damn fast. I'd be fined for no business license and everything else so damn fast. I'd be run out of there. But because I don't look like them, because I'm not that skin color, because I'm not in their situation, there's a bias, there's a prejudice, there's, you know, whatever you want to call it, racism there to an extent, by our government, by our local officials, by our police officers that are being told not to do anything about it because of XYZ. And we have to put up with it. Not a damn thing we can do about it other than just put up with it, because if we do something about it, then we go to jail. That's the fucked up part about all this, is we have to sit back and watch these people do what many of us have wanted to do for years. Be business owners, be entrepreneurs, not have to pay taxes, not have to get licenses and stuff to do what we should be free to do as Americans. These people have more rights than we have as Americans. We have to struggle so much to get where we want to go, and it takes us the majority of our life to be happy and satisfied with what we end up having, if we even get there. These people are given a pass, scot-free. Just do what you want. You're not going to get in trouble. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. And then the one guy runs his mouth so much that he ends up getting picked up by the feds or something like that. The one migrant that was teaching people how to steal and how to squat and how to take abandoned cars and make money off of them. You know, it's different. It's different now. How do we explain this? Let's fast forward 10 years from now. Let's fast forward 10 years from now when our children start asking questions about what happened in 2023, 2022, 2021. Are you going to say a bunch of people came from another country that just wanted a better opportunity? Or are you going to say how fucked up our government was and how they let them just walk right into this country with no consequence, no nothing at all, with very little vetting, if any vetting at all? Let them make up multiple names for themselves so they couldn't be caught after committing crimes. And they killed, murdered people. They operated businesses illegally. They took taxpayers' money without any consent at all from the taxpayers. And I mean, what story are you telling? Because I know which one I'm telling. Our government let them in, and they let them do all this crazy crap, and here's exactly what happened. I'm not telling the story as, oh, they came here innocently, and they're just looking for a better life and stuff. Hell no. If you were really that proud of where you came from and what you want to do with your life, you would stay as a group of people, as a body of people. Thousands and thousands and thousands of you, millions of you that have come here to the United States could have stayed and made your countries better. Had you had enough fortitude, had you had enough strength, compassion, passion, loyalty to your country where you came from, you could have made your country better. But instead you fled like cowards. If it was a few people here or there, if it was a disaster, if it was a specific targeted area, I could understand that. You fled like cowards. I would have stayed and I would have got my people together in my area and I would have built it as large as I possibly can and said, we're going to make this better. We're not leaving. We're not running away from the problem. We're going to make it better. And if that means overthrowing our government where we're at, then that's exactly what we're going to have to do. Obviously, it got so bad to where you wanted to put your life on the line and make this journey that was supposed to be almost impossible, and now all of a sudden it's possible through the Darien Gap and everything else. So people obviously have lost their lives through there. But you wanted to make it got so bad to where you were willing to put your life on the line, your kids' life on the line. You're willing to take your kids and give them to strangers and stuff so they could get through and look like a family. But you weren't willing to stay and fight for your country. Fight for your freedoms and stuff where you're from. I wouldn't run to another country if stuff started to fall apart here. I'd stay right here and fight for what I know is duly mine. I'm not a coward, and I'm not fleeing and going somewhere else. And if those of you that follow me don't like this conversation right now, then unfollow me. It's as simple as that. Why do you think I don't talk to a lot of the same people that I used to talk to anymore? Because they didn't like how I was getting into specific topics. They didn't like how I was getting into specific agendas and stuff because it would possibly taint their image. Well, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. This is the truth. And if people don't want to hear it or they don't want to see it, then they're going to be hidden in this world that's not reality. It's their own little bubble that they like to stay in, and they don't want to see anything else that's going on outside it. This is the reality of it. This is what's going on, and more of us need to be talking about it, and if you don't talk about it, it's shame on you. Shame on you because you ain't doing a damn thing for your country, and you ain't doing a damn thing for your community or your family. This needs to change. And I feel like it's coming. Just don't know to what extent, what magnitude. Sad that they have more rights than we do and they can do whatever the fuck we want, but we can't. It's sad. Sad that our government doesn't give a shit about us. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Remember, there's options to become a channel member here to help support the channel a little bit more. I am kind of like on a hiatus away from work. I'm going to wait until after probably the wedding to go back to work. I have talked to my business partner, and I'm definitely going back. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. It's in the works. But I'm going to wait until the wedding and stuff's over, and I'm going to continue on my health journey for like another month and 5 or 6 weeks, focusing on me, my mental health, my physical health, continuing to lose weight, continuing to get better. So if you guys aren't a channel member, you can always become a channel member. It's usually underneath the videos. It says become a member. You can click on it. There's different tiers in becoming a channel member. You get more access to me if you need to email me or something like that. If you want more help with your automotive stuff from me, if you want to share more articles and stuff with me so I can do more research on how to put stuff out, which will be happening more this weekend. I'd be more than willing to do that. And also under each one of the videos, if you find that you want to donate towards a cause or something like that, or something that I'm doing, or some kind of project that I have, there's actually a donate button underneath each one of the videos. I hate bringing that up, but it is the fact of the matter. It's social media, and if I don't say it, then I miss an opportunity on possibly somebody that wants to contribute to the channel. It's there. It's an option. So I love you all. Be blessed. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.